Hello, my name is Tom and welcome to the first part of this tutorial series. In this series I will show you how to build a full-fledged web shop with WordPress, WooCommerce and the Divi theme. I will show you how to install WordPress, how to set up your web shop, how to configure shipping options, payment gateways and products and much more. I will also show you how to create a nice user-friendly design using the popular Divi theme. I will show you how to use Divi's page builder to create your design and custom templates. So this is the web shop that we are going to build together. We will build a fictitious bookstore, we'll have a slider and various contents displayed on the home page. We will also build a custom layout for the products to make sure that our site looks unique. By the end of this tutorial series, you will be able to set up your own web shop and ready to sell your products and services. So without further ado, let's get right into it. In this first video, we will install WordPress and some necessary plugins. I will use a local development environment called XAMPP. You can install WordPress on your live server if you want, or you can use XAMPP too. XAMPP can be downloaded from apachefriends.org, and the installation is basically the same as installing any other software. I will not install it because I already have it installed on my computer. During the installation you can select where you want to install it. In my case I installed it on my F drive. Okay, so on the apachefriends.org website just select the version that you need. If you are a Windows user, then select the Windows version. If you are a Linux user, then select the Linux version. Or if you have a Mac, then use the OS X version. When you install XAMPP, you will have a folder called XAMPP, surprisingly. And inside the XAMPP folder, you will have an htdocs folder. This is where you can put your websites. So if you go into htdocs, you can see all my websites here. I have already created a folder called Bookstore, and this is where I am going to install WordPress. But before we can install WordPress, we need to start our XAMPP server. You can do this by going to XAMPP and find XAMPP control, double click. And as you can see, I already have two modules running, the Apache web server and the MySQL database. When you first start your control panel, these aren't running. They look like this. To start these two modules, you just need to click Start. And once they are green, you are good to go. Let's go back to our folder. But before we can install WordPress, we need to create a database for our website. Luckily, XAMPP comes with a database management tool called phpMyAdmin. You can access it by going to localhost phpMyAdmin. To create a database, just go to the database tab, add a name. This can be anything. Select UTF-8 and click Create. Okay, our database has been created. Now you can install WordPress. To get the latest version of WordPress, just go to wordpress.org, click Get WordPress and download. Here is my downloaded zip file. Just extract it. Copy its content. Let's go back to our XAMPP folder. And paste it in here. Okay, now we are ready to install WordPress. To do that, go to your web browser and type localhost bookstore. Okay, here we can select the language of the WordPress installation. I just leave it on English. Okay, our database name is Bookstore. Our database username is root. This is the default username that the phpMyAdmin creates. In my case, the default user doesn't have any password, so I will leave this field empty. The database host is localhost. On live servers, in some rare occasions, this might be different. If this is your case, then you need to contact your web host and find out what the database host is. And we can leave the table prefix as is. Click Submit. Click Run the installation. And here we just need to add some info about our site. Okay, our site title is Bookstore. We need to create an admin user. I just call this admin. Add a password and an email address, and click Install WordPress. Okay, WordPress has been installed, and now we can log in. When I first log in after installation, I like to do a couple of things. First, go to Settings, Permalinks, and set our permalinks to post name. Click Save Changes. Go to Pages. We will remove this sample page, and we will create a new one called Home. We don't have to add any content to this page, but this page will hold our home page. We will edit this page with the Divi themes page builder. Just click Publish, Publish. Okay, go to Settings again and Reading, and set our home page to a static page, and select the home that we just created. Click Save Changes. Now by default, this page will be our home page. So when someone tries to access your page, like yourpage.com, then they will be redirected to this page, and they won't need to type yourpage.com/home. Okay, let's install the Divi theme. Go to Appearance, Themes, Add New, Upload Theme, and select the theme file. Before we install it, I should mention that the Divi theme can be purchased from elegantthemes.com. It's very cheap. It's just $89 per year, and you can use it on unlimited websites. And you will also have access to other themes and other plugins. Okay, let's go back. And I have the Divi theme downloaded already, so I'll just choose the file. Click Install and click Activate. Okay, when we created the page, the home page, you probably noticed that WordPress has this new kind of page builder. I personally don't like it. I like the old ones, the classic editor. And in the Divi theme options, we can set if we want to use the classic text editor. So just go to Divi theme options, builder, advanced, and enable classic editor. Click Save Changes. And if you try to create a new page, you'll have this old type of editor. It's really optional. If you like the new one, then you should use that. It doesn't really matter because we will mostly use the Divi builder to build pages. Okay, let's install a couple of plugins. The first one we will need is obviously the Webshop plugin called WooCommerce. Just click Install Now and click Activate. Okay, WooCommerce will guide you through the initial setup, so let's do that now. Let's select United States. I have a fake address here. Okay, we can leave the currency on US dollar. What type of products do you plan to sell? For us, it's just physical products, but it doesn't really matter. You can choose whichever suit your needs. Click Let's Go. This is optional if you want WooCommerce to track how your users use the web shop, then you can enable this and just click continue. For now, I will not set up any payment gateways. We will do that later. Click continue. I don't want to print shipping labels, so I just uncheck this option. Yes, we will use shipping, but for now just that's at $5. We can change that later. Click continue. I will uncheck all of these except the WooCommerce admin. Click continue. If you want, you can install the Jetpack plugin. It gives you a lot of extra options, but for now we'll just skip this option, and we just installed WooCommerce. Go back to the dashboard. Okay, we can just ignore this option. If you plan to use WooCommerce on a live site, then make sure you have an SSL certificate installed on your web server. Okay, let's go back to plugins, add new, and let's search for a plugin called Nav Menu Roles. Okay, this plugin will allow us to show different navigation items to visitors, to logged in users. We will use this later, but we can install it now. Just click install and click activate. Okay, for now these plugins are enough, but we will use a few more plugins later. So in the next video we will add some products to our shop. So when we start designing the pages, we will be able to display some content. I will keep uploading new tutorials to this series, so if you want to get notified about new videos, then please click the subscribe button. And I'll see you in the next video.